90 Day, The Last Resort star Jasmine Pineda recently revealed that Matt Brownies was nothing more than a friend to her. But her latest update reveals the truth about their relationship. Jasmine met Matt at her gym when her marriage to Gino was on the rocks. Jasmine craved physical touch, and Matt offered it to her. Jasmine wanted to have an open marriage with Gino so Matt could satisfy her. However, Jasmine claimed she wasn't in love with Matt. Things changed when Jasmine separated from Gino and decided to have a baby with Matt after season 2. Jasmine took to Instagram to share several stories featuring Matt. In her first video, Jasmine and Matt were in bed, with her singing happy birthday to him and gently petting him. Jasmine wore a cherry-printed pajama set and, at the end of the video, gave Matt a romantic kiss. In a different video, Jasmine filmed Matt spooning her in bed. It seemed to be a throwback video, as Jasmine's baby bump wasn't visible. Matt held Jasmine's waist and kissed her neck. She used the hashtag #SweetMemories in the story with a kissing face emoji. What Jasmine-Matt update means after she claimed they weren't together? Jasmine chose Matt over Gino. Jasmine is having a baby with him. Even though Gino had wanted to start a family with her before they'd met in person, she gave him multiple excuses so she could avoid having his baby. That is why fans and even several cast members, such as Rob Warren and Josh Weinstein, believe that Jasmine had been in a relationship with Matt from before she came to Arizona to film the spin-off, though nothing have been verified. Jasmine hatched a plan to convince Gino to have an open marriage so she could cheat on him with Matt. Jasmine recently posted a story where she mentioned that Matt was just a support system to her and a good friend. She said she didn't have the mental energy to do anything else. As per Jasmine, it would take her 3 lifetimes to ever trust someone again, especially if he was a man. In her stories, Jasmine is hugging and kissing Matt, which makes it look like they're more than just friends and that she does trust him. Our take on Jasmine seemingly lying to fans about her relationship with Matt still. Jasmine mentioned that the stories were memories. She made it look like they were old videos of her and Matt. It's possible Jasmine and Matt broke up after the videos were filmed and that they have remained friends ever since. Jasmine and Matt could have chosen to co-parent the baby once it arrives. The 90 Day, The Last Resort star could be thinking she's out of Matt's league since she's a well-known reality TV celebrity and also makes a better income than him, which means she can find someone better than Matt in the future. Russian 90 Day, The Last Resort star Julia Trubkina announced a major life update after celebrating her big career success in America without Brandon Gibbs. Julia came from a big city to a small town in Virginia where she had to live and work on Brandon's parents' farm. Julia managed to move out, but Brandon's parents controlled them. He started disagreeing with her. Brandon wanted Julia to have a baby and not dance at a club. Brandon then found out Julia had cheated early on in their relationship. The couple agreed to work on their marriage in the finale. Julia posted an album containing pictures of herself backstage at the tell-all, wearing her beautiful blue gown. As seen in the reunion episodes, Julia had one hand on her waist and the other held on to a box curated at her Kingdom of Dogs business. Julia captioned her post, "Time to focus on myself, my dogs, my family, friends, my business." Julia's follower at Baranakadides asked her, "What, you're not gonna concentrate on your marriage with Brandon?" She replied, "Why? I'm say family, sick," although she could have mentioned Brandon's name in the caption if she wanted. What Julia focusing on herself after dramatic tell-all with Brandon means? Julia had come clean about cheating on Brandon early on in the season. She admitted the extent of her cheating during the tell-all where Julia revealed she had kissed her ex-boyfriend while she was waiting for the K-1 visa to be approved and was already engaged to Brandon. He claimed she was acting single, and Julia justified it by saying she'd fought with Brandon, but they hadn't talked for a while. As expected, Brandon's parents had shown up to give their 2 cents on Julia's mistake. Shockingly, they supported Julia over their own son. Julia has been faithful to Brandon ever since she came to the US. However, she is upset that Brandon has held the cheating scandal against her for so long and could do it for the rest of their life. Brandon warned Julia that he would be out if something like that were to happen again. He admitted he didn't trust his wife. It's natural for Julia to be miffed with her husband, especially now. After reliving the tell-all 4 months after filming, Julia was let down by Brandon, who wanted time to process something that happened 5 years ago. Our take on Julia's decision to choose herself amid Brandon split. Brandon not trusting his wife, who's been devoted to him through his ups and downs, shows how insecure he is. Julia was by his side when he was taken to the hospital. She accepted his decision to stay in Virginia, even though she wished to move to a place like Las Vegas. Julia even agreed to get a second opinion from an American doctor after deciding not to have kids due to a medical issue. The least Brandon could do is support his wife. Julia choosing herself amid the 90-day, The Last Resort Season 2 suggests she could be contemplating